Hello and welcome to World of Tanks Reviews with Swift Nexus Knight. Today we will be reviewing the T110E3, Tier 10 American tank destroyer. Now, we will be reviewing the gun and the armor and the weak points, and at the end of this video I'll be showing the battle of what this tank can do, how it can perform, how its armor performs hopefully. So let's get started. Try and make this video as fast as possible and tell you the most amount of stuff in a short amount of time. So, starting with the gun, same gun that is on its brother, the E4, 3.53 rounds a minute, 295 pen, 750 damage, 0.36 dispersion at 100 meters, 2.5 second naming time. Now, the armor, starting at the back. Not 38, very bad, 76 side, 305 officially at the front. When I say officially, it's not all over. The front plate is way more than 300. Nothing can penetrate the front plate. The lower plate, pretty bouncy to be honest. Only thing that reliably pens it is other tier 10 tank destroyers. Even then they can bounce too. If you turn to the side, you should pen the lower plate at that corner. That's not the official weak point of this tank. And the cupola, over 300mm stick. Don't shoot the cupola unless you load gold. Now, the weak point of the front of this tank is the viewports at the front. You're far away or even close and you're quite high up, or on a little hill or something, you just shoot down on top of it, and that's very thin. A lot of stuff can pen that. So just shoot on top, just above the gun, just below the commander's cupola. Okay, the gun mantler, extremely thick. Never hope to get through that. And if you're in a tier 10 or tier 9 and you load gold, sometimes you can get through the side of the gun mantler quite flat, not really any angling, but again that is 300mm stick, so be prepared with gold ammo. The equipment I put on this is improved ventilation, gun rammer. They just improve the general gun and everything. I'd recommend putting them. Third one you can really choose. I've gone with super heavy spool liner just to make the armor that much better when they shoot you with high explosive and things like that. You could go with something like Binox, coated optics. They're the only other things that are really worth putting on here, or maybe a toolbox. Or enhanced gun laying drive, but already aims reasonably fast. Ammo. You don't need much more than 15 rounds of AP, but you could completely have AP. I've got 8 rounds of gold, but I don't use that very often. And crew, 6 cents is what you should definitely try and go for on pretty much all tank destroyers. Camo, I've gone for camo, but that's not necessarily the best thing to have in this tank, because you should try and make the armor work to its full effect and push with your team, even at the front sometimes, as long as they've covered your side. So camo isn't always the best thing, but again, just helps when you're using it as a classic tank destroyer and hiding in bushes and stuff. I've gone with repairs for the second skill. This tank always gets tracked, and you really don't want to get tracked because traverse speed is pretty bad. It turns slow, 24 degrees a second. Speed limit is very bad, 24 kph. Doesn't actually go above 24 very often, but it can hit 30 sometimes. Weighs 76 kilograms, 76 tons. And the third skill, I've gone for brothers in arms, but you could go with that with the first or second one, but course, it's a perk, not a skill, so it doesn't come into effect until 100%. But that'll be nice when I get that. Definitely bring fire extinguisher and all regular repair kits and first aid kits. Now, I hope that's covered most stuff for this tank. I'll try and show you a game showing you what this tank can do and how it performs. So guys, welcome back. See you soon. This is a demonstration of what the E3's armor and gun is capable of. We're on at an assault game on Erlenberg. There. There's 4 tier 10s on each side, so pretty balanced. I noticed there weren't many people going the other way, but this side is usually the side to push on, and you probably might see why. I usually find most amount of people come on this side, so we've really got to smash through with all we've got. See the first contact. Thought I might have got a shot, but no. Here we go. Now, as usual, most of the team are camping back, but that won't stop an E3 as long as they've covered your sides. That was a Jagdpanzer E100. That bounces them pretty regularly, to be honest. You'll see him spotted in a minute. Now, if I was in something like a Waffenträger E100, that would have been half my health off straight away. Now there, that was a T30. That was a very unlucky ricochet, to be honest. I just rushed forward to hide behind here, and we spotted the T30. Wasn't going to let him get away. The first shot I did take at the beginning, probably actually that same T30, but you'll see Jagdpanzer E100 a little later on, I think. Push. This is when its depression, gun depression comes in handy. I made a dash for this bit here. Saw him and I got a bit worried, but I just made it. I knew that annoying T30 was here. Now this is quite a lucky one. As you can see, he probably used gold and he just managed to get through the edge. My commander's Kamola there, but I gave him a beating. T-34 is just one of those tanks that's got very high pen. He could have pushed around and got a shot at me, but never mind. Bit worried here because I would have had to push over quite far to go and hit him, but then again you see T30, T75 pen bounces off the commander's cupola. This was quite scary here because he could have killed me. My team sorted him out. That was pretty bad miss, but never mind. And that is when he hit my side, but never mind. I just got hit by the Jagdpanzer there, hit my upper plate, hit the gun mantlet, bounce. He's almost dead now. He isn't gonna get away. Just direct hit at the front plate. To be honest, he would have had to sat there and aim very carefully if he wanted to hit my weak spot, but there you go. Even then, he wasn't, that IS-7 wasn't much higher up than me, so he hit the weak point just above the gun and he bounced, but then again the IS-7 doesn't have much pen. Got him. You can see this tank can be effective when pushing as long as you've got side protection. I don't get to do many more shots here, but there you go, we're going to win. I thought I could hit that IS-3 over there. Get rid of this poor guy.
They're knocked out.
I think I managed one more hit. Now this guy was very tough.
Critical hit.
Everyone was bouncing off him.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Everyone was missing. Everyone started to rush to get him, but got lucky this time. I actually aimed at his weak point there.
They're knocked out.
There you go. And then we go on to win. The rest is pretty boring. Right, I hope you saw a demonstration of what its armor can do and what its gun can do at long range and short range. Right. See you soon when I show you Hello the again guys, battle and I screen. hope you enjoyed that replay. Wasn't the best game I've had, but then again I showed you what its gun can do at long range and short range, and what its armor can be capable of. It can take a lot more damage than that. I've taken well over 10,000 sometimes, but sadly I haven't got that replay to show you. And that game got first class. That was my double. And steel wool and high caliber badge. 6,500 damage. 5 kills. 1135 base XP. Almost got the most XP. 15 shots fired, 13 direct hits, 10 penetrations, 6,500 damage. Now, I got 6,000 potential damage received. As you can see, I would have been killed 3 times if my armor did not hold up. Enemy vehicle spotted 4. There you go. I hope this video has been interesting. I hope you learned something, and I will please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what tank you'd like me to do next. I'll be happy to do it, and see you next time, and bye.